Hi there, I'm Matilda. I'm going to show you how to get started with trade signals on profitsignals.com. A signal tells you when it's time to enter the market for specific tickers. Signals run on a schedule and check the tickers you want against the conditions you set. Let's say I have a strategy to open a buy order when a ticker's closing price drops more than 10% and I want to watch 20 specific tickers. I can create a signal on profitsignals.com to do that for me. Let's see how. First, I create a signal definition, and I'm going to call it Buy the Dips 10%. I need to configure it a bit before I can use it. The first tab is Schedule. This defines when your signal will run. I can click here to edit the default schedule. By default, it runs on all weekdays. I can also check weekends, but that doesn't really make sense for stocks. Or I can select just one day. For example, if I want to trade only on Wednesdays. The last thing is the UTC time when the signal will run. I'm going to leave it at default, 5 weekdays, running every day at 3 a.m. UTC. Now I need to tell the signal which tickers to scan. Adding tickers works the same way as in a strategy test. I just need to upload a CSV file with symbol and name columns. Once all the tickers are uploaded, I need to configure a compute graph. Since I want to open orders when a price drops by more than 10%, I'll add a node that computes the percentage change of the closing price. I'll save the compute graph, and now I need to use this node in conditions. So I'll select the node that I just added, and I'll set it to less than negative 10% here. Now we're ready to run this signal. I can do this manually using this button to start the execution of this signal. Here we go, I just did it. Now you can see the execution has started. This is our definition link. We can go ahead and check it. Meanwhile, the signal execution has finished. It checked today's market data for 20 tickers and found no tickers with a 10% closing price drop. I can make this signal run every day based on the schedule I've configured. To do that, I only need to toggle it on. So here we go. Once a signal definition runs, it's impossible to change its parameters, except for the schedule. In case I want to change the workflow, the conditions, or the set of tickers it will use, I need a new signal. And that's not a big deal, because I can just copy the existing signal. And adjust the tickers. Compute graph. And conditions. One thing I forgot to mention. When the signal finds a ticker that matches the signal conditions, I can see the output here in signal tickers. I can see which ticker triggered it, the date and time of the candle when the signal detected a condition match, and the link to the signal definition. This means I can open a trade order on my platform of choice. That's it. You've seen how easy it is to scan a bunch of tickers with profitsignals.com. You can scan hundreds of them for any conditions you want. Thank you for watching. See you at profitsignals.com.